Hello guys. NIO's soaring sales at the Chengdu Auto Show highlight its growing dominance in China electric vehicle market. So, let's talk about the overwhelming demand for electric vehicles in China, and more specifically, the recent phenomenon that is NIO massive sales explosion. What you're witnessing right now is a pivotal moment in the Chinese auto market. As the Chengdu Auto Show unfolds, the NIO booth is drawing immense attention, and the crowds gathering around their display are simply overwhelming. Orders have been flooding in over the past few days, and the enthusiasm surrounding NIO is clearly at an all-time high. The concept of battery swapping, an innovation NIO has championed, is something that many consumers are now discovering. It's becoming a cornerstone of NIO business model, drawing in a lot of interest from potential customers who are realizing the convenience and cost efficiency it provides. A huge number of pre-orders for NIO cars are being placed, and the booth itself is just bursting with visitors eager to learn more about the brand and its vehicles. A content creator who recently visited the NIO booth shared his observations, and it's hard to ignore the massive crowd there, especially when compared to the relative emptiness at the booths of established luxury car brands like Mercedes and BMW. The difference in foot traffic is astounding, highlighting just how much NIO is resonating with the Chinese market. At the Chengdu Auto Show, NIO president made a speech, reflecting the brand's growing prominence. He welcomed media professionals and friends, sharing some impressive milestones with the audience. Last month alone, NIO surpassed 20,000 vehicle sales, a testament to their growing influence. But perhaps more exciting was the announcement about their plans for the future of battery swapping. In the next 3 years, NIO aims to install battery swap stations in every county across China. This ambitious expansion will make long-distance travel for EV owners smoother and more convenient, especially with their plans to transform the iconic Sichuan-Tibet route into a fully battery-swappable road. By connecting Chengdu to the Dunfang base camp with battery swap stations, NIO is laying the groundwork for a massive EV infrastructure. Additionally, NIO celebrated reaching a major milestone. The EC6 model cumulative national deliveries have hit 300,000 units. As more and more battery swap stations are built across the country, the appeal of owning a NIO vehicle becomes even greater. The convenience of battery swapping is a game changer, making EV ownership much more practical and economical, especially when considering the lower long-term costs compared to traditional combustion engine vehicles or even hybrid EVs. It's no wonder that during major auto shows, NIO consistently racks up a significant number of new orders. For instance, at the Beijing Auto Show earlier this year, NIO introduced some major sales promotions. This year, in particular, they've taken a bold step by dropping all the freebies they previously offered and opting for direct, substantial discounts instead. The result? Massive discounts, making NIO cars incredibly enticing to a broader audience. People are not just interested, they're actively buying. Orders are coming in rapidly, with customers eager to take advantage of these incredible deals. NIO is also running a trade-in program, offering owners of luxury vehicles from brands like BMW, Mercedes, and Audi the option to trade in their current cars for a brand new NIO ET5 or ET5T at zero cost. This offer has generated a lot of buzz, and it's a strategic move by NIO to capture market share from luxury car owners who may be looking to make the switch to electric vehicles. The excitement at NIO booth is palpable, and the contrast with other carmakers' booths is clear. While Mercedes and BMW struggle to attract visitors, NIO's stand remains packed with potential customers. The reason for this is simple. NIO is leading the charge in automotive technology in China, and many consumers now perceive NIO cars as being not only more luxurious but also more advanced in terms of technology compared to rivals like Tesla. Many in China, myself included, believe that NIO is technologically ahead of Tesla in several key areas. At the auto show, I had the chance to chat with several sales representatives, and the feedback was incredible. Each salesperson was racking up between 20 to 30 orders per day, a number that is truly astounding. This kind of interest showcases the high demand for NIO vehicles right now. Moreover, NIO is offering additional incentives at the Chengdu Auto Show this year, such as awarding 30k NIO points to anyone who places an order. These points are worth about 3k RMB, which is roughly equivalent to $500. Customers can use these points to purchase merchandise from the NIO store, adding an extra layer of value to their purchase. In addition to all the fanfare around the vehicles, NIO innovative battery swap stations have consistently generated a lot of interest. People are always curious to see how these stations work, especially when they witness the process firsthand. The ability to fully charge a battery in just 3 minutes is nothing short of revolutionary. Potential buyers are often amazed by how fast and efficient the system is, and this is what ultimately pushes many to make the decision to buy. The stations have a timer that shows the battery being swapped and charged, which gives people confidence in the technology. As NIO continues to build more swap stations across China, the correlation between the number of stations and the number of vehicle sales becomes evident. The more stations they build, the more cars they sell. Some skeptics may argue that building so many swap stations is a huge financial burden, but NIO has addressed this concern with their Power Up Partner program. This initiative allows outside investors, including individuals and mutual funds, to fund the construction of these stations. By using investor capital to build swap stations, NIO can generate more revenue without shouldering the entire financial burden. This strategy not only leads to more vehicle sales, but also stabilizes the national power grid by increasing demand for electricity. The continued expansion of swap stations will also benefit ONVO, NIO's upcoming budget-friendly model. Despite being a more affordable option, the ONVO will have access to over 1,500 swap stations right from its launch. The pre-orders for this vehicle are already stacking up, with some reports suggesting figures as high as 300k. While there may be some overinflation in these numbers, even if a fraction of those pre-orders translate into actual sales, it's still an impressive figure. Realistically, if even a quarter of those pre-orders are converted, NIO could be looking at 80k to 100k confirmed orders. This would be a massive win, especially since test drives for the ONVO haven't even begun yet. Once customers get a chance to experience the vehicle, and especially the battery swap technology firsthand, sales are likely to surge even more. Given the low price point of the ONVO, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of interest from ride-hailing drivers, such as those who work for Didi, China equivalent of Uber. In fact, it's quite common to see luxury vehicles being used as taxis in Europe, and I believe the ONVO will fit a similar niche in China market, offering an affordable, practical, and quick-to-charge option for professional drivers. NIO's strategy of leveraging auto shows, introducing innovative sales promotions, and expanding their battery swap network is clearly paying off. Sales in China are skyrocketing, and as more people learn about the convenience of battery swapping, the appeal of NIO vehicles grows stronger. The future for NIO, and particularly the ONVO, looks incredibly bright. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.